Good morning. This is Spirit Journey. Today is Wednesday, July 26, 2017, and it's about 8:30 in the morning. Well, I just got up, awakened up maybe 20 minutes ago. I was just going over in my head a dream that I had. It was very bizarre, very symbolic. It was about a turtle. That's right, a turtle. A large turtle. The turtle probably about maybe 8-9 inches long. And in real life, I saw a turtle at a park about a week ago. So I think that component was in the dream, where I dreamed about the turtle. But I also dreamed about, there were other animals in the dream. There was a dog, a black dog, looked something like my Havanese, a generic long-haired dog. It was a dusty black color, wavy hair, and it took place back in my mom's house. Throughout the whole dream, I was full of anxiety. I want to describe what I remember of the dream. I don't really remember all of it. So, I don't know how I acquired the turtle. But next thing I know, I'm in my mom's house, and I felt in the dream that I probably still lived there. But I have my own place. I don't live there anymore. But the dream took place. I was back in my mom's house, and somehow I acquired a turtle, and it seemed okay when I got the turtle. And then I think that the turtle got loose. Yeah, the turtle got loose, and I have to admit, I was a little timid around the turtle, and I was afraid to touch the turtle. But it's my responsibility, this turtle, and I'm running after it, trying to find the turtle. And then I remember at one point in the dream that the turtle looked a little different, and but the turtle kept running and getting away. If I turned my eyes for a second, the turtle was gone, and I had to try to find the turtle. But that's one thing that came in my mind. I said, wait a minute, did the turtle look like this before? I said, oh, I hope the turtle isn't sick. I then started asking myself a question. I said, oh my God, did I feed the turtle today? Did he get water? And I said, oh my God, the turtle, I gotta feed the turtle. So I remember finding a container to feed the turtle, get it water. And then I remember when I found the turtle, and to feed the turtle the water, it just kind of looked at, and walked away. It didn't want to drink the water. I tried to figure out what's wrong. And I felt the turtle was shrinking. I said, I remember the turtle being bigger. Why did it look smaller? And I got it's the food maybe. The food, maybe I forgot to feed the turtle. And that's where most of my anxiety was. Did I remember to feed the turtle? And it looked like it was shrinking. And then I remember another part of the dream, the turtle runs into my father's den. My father got a lot of stuff in that den. You can get lost in it. And I remember I ran in the room to try to get it, and I couldn't find it. And then I remember, I think it gets in the basement. And I'm trying to find the turtle, filled with anxiety. Then I remember it goes into this work table that had a lot of stuff, and then it crawls, and then it jumps into this device. The device looked like a furnace, a miniature furnace. It was dirty inside. I thought I better get this turtle out of this furnace thing. I mean, it wasn't on. And I looked at one of the holes in the furnace, and I see a little dog, a long-haired dog. It was, like I mentioned earlier, a blackish color, a little dusty black. And I said, I gotta get this dog out of here. I got the dog out, and I remember the dog was talking to me. I kid you not, the dog was talking. I don't remember what the dog was saying, though. But it was talking to me, and then I remember something with the dog food. Oh, I'm remembering now, the dog food container. You know, there was a bag of kibble for dogs. And it had a picture of a little chihuahua. Yeah, there's a subscriber, a viewer of my channel, recent channel on YouTube, and the person's avatar has a little dog, a little chihuahua, and it looked like that one. The picture was a picture of the dog on it, and it kind of looked like that picture. And I remember the dog food bag looked empty, because I remember it was flat. I was able to read it because it was empty, and I was able to flatten it out, some and see the packaging. And I remember thinking, I wonder why the store clerk gave me dog food to feed a turtle. I said, do turtles eat it? Is this like a generic food for any animal? I'm thinking, that it might want to eat some greens. So I remember at one point that I think we're in the TV room in my mom's house, and I think I got these leeks. I know there's something green. I think it was leeks, and there was some confusion. It was never easy. And I think one of my other family members was in the dream. Yeah, there were various family members, siblings in my dream, peppered throughout the dream. And I think that it was at that point that I wanted to get the water and everything. I said, I think, turtles need to eat greens, veggies or something like that. I remember at one point I wanted to try to feed it veggies or something. But it was going back and forth. The dream, what was characteristic about the whole dream was that I was uneasy and insecure. And then I remember at one point I was outside and at my neighbor's property, on the side street side. And there was a group of adults, and they were getting supplies, like I think there was going to be some type of activity, they had food, and they're getting the food and supplies for the activity. And it was a mixed group. It was a lot of white people there. And I think some of them I knew. Some of them looked familiar to me. And they just talking, and, I think they were actually a little older than me. And I think I played a younger version of myself. So I remember my twin was with me, and he looked young. Yeah. So this could have been, we were young, relatively young, but we were adults, but very young. And so these people in a dream, I felt they were older than me. And okay, we were setting up, and then something falls on the ground that they were preparing. I remember I said, well, I better pick that up for them. I ran to get it. And then I think something, I was looking at the other supplies, setting up. Kind of, I don't remember the exact details, but I just remember there was stuff, and we tried to set up. And then I remember another part of the dream. We're at I'm with these guys. One of them looked like a co-worker from way back. I was like in my early teens or early 20s, and so yeah, these people were older. These people at this time could have been in their 30s, 40s. They were Hispanic and white, light-skinned Hispanic from the islands, and some white guys. And we're at this restaurant, and I was just there, and they were eating. And then I remember one of the guys to my right was eating a plate of food. I forget what he was eating. It looked something like mangoes, cut up mangoes or something on his plate. And he eats his full. It's all, you can have the rest to me. And I remember looking at it. I said, I don't want to eat from him. I didn't like that. I didn't like how it made me feel. Leftovers. I didn't like how that they were eating and I wasn't. So, in hindsight, with this dream, that's all I can remember. The essence of the dream, how I felt, and then by saying, excuse me, how I felt about the guy giving me his leftovers. I don't want to eat people's leftovers. And I think the turtle was upset. It didn't want to be there. And the fact that I said to myself, I think I forgot to feed the turtle. So I wasn't being tentative to the turtle's needs. And I feel badly about that. I feel badly. And in real life, years ago, around the same time period, wow, I'm just realizing, about 36 years ago, I had I got acquired a bird and had the anxiety, and one day I forgot to put water in his container. The bird was okay, but the guilt I had because it ran out of water. And I remember I looked in the cage. I said, oh my God, I forgot the water. And I filled the thing with the water and the vitamins. And the thing gobbled up that water. I was so awful. I felt so awful. Again, the bird was okay. But my carelessness about the needs of the turtle because of my own needs and insecurities, that was characteristic that was displayed in this dream. That I was filled with anxiety, and the little turtle in the dream was affected, and it was shrinking. I'm so sorry, turtle. I'm so sorry. And then on my current life, as many of you know, I have 3 beautiful little dogs. And my little boy, he's the newest member. I had him now for 4 years. And I love him very much. He's right next to me right now, actually. This is Sim. Oops. Let me show you him. See? It's my little boy. Yeah. Hey, Lavin. Sorry. Yeah, he's right next to me right now. And he's been acting up lately. Well, when I go out to get something, he goes to the bathroom on my furniture. And he's been doing this now for maybe 2 months. I mean, he's been doing it even last year, I remember. I told you that he destroyed my furniture, my leather sofa. It was a beautiful, beautiful one, and I bought that one in mind for my dogs because you were able to play underneath the sofa. And the older item that I had replaced, I enjoyed how they like to play under. At least the girls, but the boy, he was destructive. My little girls are playful, but my little boy is destructive. Destroyed the whole thing. And I had to throw it out and rearrange my apartment. So now my little boy, like, over the winter months, it was around, I think, maybe March, I started staying indoors a lot because the weather was very cold and wet, and I don't like going out, especially with the dogs, if the ground is wet. At least my little girls hate it, but my little boy's more hardy, but still, I did not want to go out in the weather, in the bad weather, well, in the cold weather, I should say. And I think he got used to me always being home during this time, and when I did have to finally go out, he started getting separation anxiety from me, and he started acting out. I talked to my little boy, I tried to be reasonable, and he did it again yesterday, several times yesterday. I had to get clothes out of the laundry room, which is just down below in my building, and I had to make several trips, and then he did both, pee and pooed. I was able to clean it up, and as you know, I put this plastic thing over that furniture in case he does it. And I wasn't gone long. And I had to clean it up when I got back. And yes, I did raise my voice at him. And then I just had to leave again for 5 minutes. I have to get the clothes out. And I was away maybe 5 minutes. And he peed again on it. So I put him in the crate. But now, the dream is talking to me. Like that little dog, the black dog, even though this dog isn't black. But it was telling, it didn't like certain things. And my little dogs could be talking to me, hey, Mommy, I don't like what's going on, you're leaving, you're coming, I'm anxiety. You're forgetting about us. You're getting so caught up and you're walking around and anxious all the time. Oh, wow. That's what I see what's happening. Well, I'm so sorry, my little furry friends, my little children. I'm sorry for neglecting you. I have to be more attentive for your needs. So that's all that I want to say in this recall of my dream that I had. And then when you get animals and pets, you have a responsibility for their emotional needs as well. That you gotta feed them, comb them, play with them, which I do, but I have been preoccupied emotionally. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lavin. I'm sorry. You're very special to me. So that's all that I have to say. And any of you who are listening to this video, take heart for the inner meaning of the dream. And that sometimes we get caught up in our anxiety and we're not able to pay attention to the gifts that we have. I'm so sorry, universe, for my immaturity. I'm sorry, I want to do better. Take care, guys. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.